Welcome to the Vernal Equinox Readings on LongStache. And I am here with Richie, Man Tarot. I am TarotStache. Thank you. Today, we are doing readings for the vernal equinox or the equinox. If you are in the southern hemisphere. And we are doing these one card, two Tuncles style, which basically we pull one card from you, and it's even better. You get two opinions on it.
Two shots at it.
Two shots at it. And so this is messages about what the spring is bringing for you. And again, it's great to be here. Richie, how the hell are you?
I'm good. I'm literally full of the joys of spring. I've had the weather's warmed up. The sun has come out. I've had a lovely weekend of getting out in the countryside and being with my friends, dancing and having a joyous, wonderful weekend. And it makes so big, just wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
It's amazing what a month's difference will do, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It really felt like we were cooped up and just, the weather here was cold and wet and grey and no one wanted to. And now all of a sudden it's like spring sprung and the birds are going for it and let's just go out and enjoy nature and be out. And it's just wonderful. Really lovely.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I do want to encourage everyone to please like and subscribe. It is free. All of the links are below. I try to make it easy for you. Including putting links for other LongStache shows in case you want to indulge yourself. So
why wouldn't you want to watch all of them? How many years now we've been doing this?
Probably 5.
Yeah, I think so.
5 years. I do want to say hello to all of the best chatters, the work lurkers, the best lurkers, as well as the future lurkers. We are glad you're here. And again, the best chatters are, part of what makes it work out so well for us.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here.
I do want to say hello to a whole bunch of people. We have Jan, Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery, who is a guest next week at this time. Jan is coming on for a casual.
Fabulous.
Mere Dragon has joined us. Hello. Sarah Broylins. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Lori is here. Lori is putting in the correct word.
Absolutely.
Is carrot cake for breakfast on your birthday a bad thing? No.
Yeah.
I would also say, please do not forget, the expectation is you celebrate your birthday the number of days that you are years alive.
Yeah.
So yes. And Annie Bear is swooping through. Annie Bear.
I love that.
Yes. Plucky Heroine. Hello.
Hi,
City is here.
Hey.
MGG. Bonzo has arrived. Donna Riedler. Good to see you, Donna. And it's been over 100 here for a week. In Tucson. The amazing Jane, the Secret Tarot, is here. Hello,
hi, Jane.
Sue is here.
Hi, Sue. Good to see you here.
And we have Susan and Eva J.
Hi.
Here for about 20 minutes, choir practice. Oh, very nice.
Lovely.
Very nice. Kathy Tortoiseshell Moon has arrived.
Hi, Kathy. I've seen you for a long time. Hope you're doing okay.
And Eva J said, today is my husband and my 31st wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Feel free to use that birthday rule. Everybody, go out there and share it with everybody. Maybe I should make a short about it.
Yeah, one of your walks, you could do this.
Oh, I could. I could. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you only do your birth month. Oh, do more. Jane is saying hello to you. Cheryl has arrived. And Paula is here. Hello.
Hey.
Richie and I are using, I don't know, have you ever heard of this deck, Richie? The Sheridan Douglas?
Once or twice. Once or twice. Yes. It's one of my favorites. I'm sure I've told this story many times, but it's a good one, so I'm going to tell it again. I only got the deck a little while ago, but it was the book that went with the deck that was my first introduction to tarot when I was 13 or 14 years old. And it was in the school library. I sneaked the book out, read it late at night so my parents didn't catch me reading all this woo-woo witchcraft nonsense. Yes. And I fell in love with the illustrations of it, absolutely. And obviously at the age of 13 or 14, I couldn't afford to buy the deck. So it was, I think it was on my 50th birthday, I actually got a proper copy of it, which is what we're using today. So I owe this deck, in many ways, everything, because if I hadn't picked up that book and the illustrations in it captured my attention, I probably wouldn't be here now talking to you lovely people.
Well, I have to thank the Sheridan Douglas for that. It was originally published in 1972. That's incredible. And Jane the Seeker reminds us it's an oldie.
It's an oldie and a goodie, and it's unusual, the illustrations in this one. It's not your standard RWS necessarily. Yes. So get some interesting,
which I appreciate.
Yeah.
This is the vernal equinox here in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, we are at the autumnal equinox. Here you go.
This section of the video is brought to you by the word autumnal. Everyone say it with me. Autumnal. Autumnal. Of, relating to, or characteristic of autumn. Drop like the autumn leaves and like, share, subscribe to our channels. Autumnal.
You knew it was coming, didn't you? You saw it a mile away. I'm setting it up.
You know, you can't just let it go. It has to squeeze it in somehow. So I love the fact that somewhere on this planet, autumn is happening somewhere.
Well, and you know, in Hypnosity, Nalani is like going, isn't it spring? It is in the northern hemisphere, but in the southern hemisphere, it is the autumnal equinox. Yep. Lulu is here. Bernardet, MGG, Sherry has arrived. We oftentimes, when we talk about, Richie and I have done a whole bunch of shows talking about the Wheel of the Year. Mm-hmm. So instead of redoing that, because there's playlist on that, you can do that. The equinox is right here.
Beautiful.
And we have in the Celtic traditions, we have Ostara and we have Mabon or Mabon. Mm-hmm. I like to say it's when there's equal night and equal day.
Yes.
The great balancing of the energies of the world.
And my goodness, don't they need balancing right now?
Kids, yes, we do need balancing.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything special, or have you done anything special for the equinox?
Well, I'm going to be throw my hat into the ring here and say I've been doing a little bit of thinking recently, and I've always, well, for many years I've followed the Wheel of the Year and I absolutely love it. However, I felt a little bit this year that I was celebrating something that wasn't quite in line with what I was feeling.
Mhm.
I don't want to diss anyone, and Ostara or Mabon. Mabon comes from a Welsh god, which I have no connection with whatsoever. And Ostara apparently maybe something to do with a German goddess called Istra. Maybe, maybe not. Again, I felt like I wasn't connecting with that one. So I went searching for my own Wheel of the Year.
Love
And
it.
I am celebrating at this time of the year the goddess Sulis.
Ooh.
Is a pagan goddess from before Roman period in the UK. Festival of the water and divination, and feel much more connected to Sulis than to Istra or any other of the pagan gods at this time. So I'm doing a bit of reading on that and working around that one right now.
I love that. That makes me very happy because I always think a spiritual path is one that grows and evolves as the
Absolutely.
individual does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's, as I said, to do springs, it's to do water, it's to do cleansing. So again, perfect this time of year. We're talking about spring cleaning and
Mhm.
getting ourselves clean and ready and energized again. So it just seemed like the
Absolutely.
perfect place for it. So yeah, watch this video. I'm going to be doing more and more and more talking about my wheel of the year.
And that is also another good way for people to subscribe
Mhm.
to Richie Longman Tarot. The link is in the description. Please do that.
Mhm.
Jan reminds us that the word equinox means equal night. You
Yeah,
are correct. Angie Burks is here, and Jane says, "My year begins and ends with Ostara.
oh
I,
Jane, that's lovely.
I just always have. I love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it."
yeah.
And, so yeah, and it's a great time of the year. I always like to do things that just help me stay in balance and take a little bit of time to pause and to reflect. But I also use the opportunity to put out there what I am going to be doing for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
So I energize it that way.
Start sewing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, exactly. I started celebrating by buying dahlias,
Oh,
sweet potatoes, strawberries, snapdragons, and a cute houseplant that has a name I can't spell. Ooh. Jane the Secret is doing the supportive thing and
she's
running
she's
around
everywhere.
both commercials. She's everywhere.
She's everywhere.
Yes. I do want to remind everyone that this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes,
Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really, highly encourage that.
absolutely.
And I want that banner to go away now. So, we are going to start with a reading for the collective. This is the one card two Tuncles version, where we actually are going to. Do you want to pull for the beginning
Yep, I'll
for
do
the
this.
first card? Okay. And then we both give our spin on it. So everybody, by the way, these are general readings.
Mhm.
So if a message resonates for you, take it, own it, it's yours.
Mm.
There's enough of that energy around to share.
Oh, I forgot how glossy these cards are. Right, let's try and get it so we don't have the ring light on it. King of Coins, so the King of Pentacles on this one here.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting the message here, just talking about planting. This always reminds me about, as you said, making sure that what you have done previously is finished and that you are now ready to move on to the next stage. So the harvesting happened back in October, November last year. We've had this period of stillness that is winter and Yule. and we're starting to awaken. Now is the time that all that has been done in the past has been done. It's now time to start planning and planting and nourishing. And also with that comes the calmness, the stillness of it all. The energy is going crazy at the moment out there. The trees, the sap's rising, the birds are going for it. Lovely, lovely pictures I was seeing on Instagram of all the animals nesting and stuff like that there. But the King of Pentacles is also a very calm person. So when it comes about embracing the warmth, it's bringing that in internally. It's not, and knowing how to use this energy that's rising. It's not firing off like the wands or something like that. This is something that's kept warm inside and knows that it's a long way to go. We're not out the cold yet. Let's be brutally honest. Winter could turn around and come back and bite us next week. And so again, remember, we are in this state, this moment of stasis before moving on. So hang on to your energy, make those plans, and start to get moving on them.
Yes. Jane the Seeker shares that is her husband, even though he's a Cancer. He is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, along with what Richie said, the King, as it returns to embracing warmth, understands and recalls the hard work that went into getting him to where he is now. So remember what brought you to where you are right now. And embracing the warmth, perhaps it's a good idea to get out early before it gets too hot, and then it becomes too hard to do the work that you know must be done. Start off with what's that phrase, eat the frog? Start off with the hard things, because that's something that the King would do. I love that.
Thank you.
And excellent. So I do want to say to everyone, stick around, because in the middle of the show, there's a little announcement.
Yeah.
A little announcement.
A little announcement.
Little announcement that I'm rather excited about. And shall we start pulling some names?
Let's do this.
All right. And got the music soft. I'm going to turn the music up.
Okay. Eva J. Story, let us know you're here. Please say hello in the comments. Hang around for your reading.
We're going to pull 4 names.
Laurie 2626. Again, let us know you're here, please.
Yes, I got Eva.
Violets for Roses. You've been selected by the fickle finger of fate.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, hi, Cowbell. Violets for Roses.
And Cherry M1.
Right.
You're here.
Let's see who's all here. I do not see Lori yet.
No.
Or Sherry.
They might be here.
Here.
Cherry's here.
Sherry's here. In the meantime, let's start with Eva J, shall we?
Yep. Shall I? Did you want to pull? Start off pulling, or do you want me to start?
I'll pull.
Go for it.
No, Bernardet, you were not called this round. And so these are messages, general messages for the spring. We have the Knave of Coins.
Ooh.
This Knave, I think what's really interesting about this Knave of Coins, for me, as it relates to the spring or the equinox, You must start doing something. Start by planting the seed. Start simply. Don't overcomplicate it. Just start. If you're working in a garden, plant just a little bit. Get it into the ground. That's what's most important.
Yeah. I would say do a little bit of research. Yes, start doing it, but make sure that you are following the rule book. The Knave of Coins here is studying that coin in intense detail. He's not going to budge on this one until he knows precisely where it's going. So whatever it is you're doing, whether it's preparing for the spring, whether it's sowing actual flowers, vegetables, or actually sowing for something that you want to grow this year, make sure you know that, read the instructions on how to grow it. Because if you don't read those instructions, it's never going to grow. So just make sure you're doing it at the right time, but do the preparation and get that bit sorted first. Sort the soil out before you start planting.
Yeah. There you go. Eva J, does that make some sense to you? I do hope. I do hope. Bonzo says the meaning of the name has changed over time. I see. Yeah. But I love that idea that you brought up. You know, take some time to do the research.
Yeah.
It's really very important.
Pentacle suits work really slowly. It's all a really slow burn for everyone in that royal family. And the knave, particularly as he's finding his way around it, the page, he is, you know, he's done all the research. He's very timid in what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Eva said, yes, it makes perfect sense. And I bought flowers and I'm trying to keep up with the care of them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sherry is going to plant strawberries.
Nice.
I'm still waiting to hear from Lori, but in the meantime, Violets for Roses is up.
Okay. Violets for Roses, it's a pentacle time. We've now got the 10 of Pentacles here. You notice with these cards, the colours in there are so unusual for what you're expecting here.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to start with this one, Gerald, if that's okay. This family feels set up like they are posing for a photograph with the father or the grand person of the ancestors. Let's call them that one. It is centre stage there. So this is I think this is a message about making sure that those people who you call family, and that can not necessarily have to be relatives, but it can be your family. So whether that's a work family or a circle of friends that you use as a family there, it's time to come together. It's time to plan together. It's time to, in many ways, celebrate together. But there's planning involved here, and start to sort of push things around and chew over what you're going to do this year, because forward planning, I think, is going to be important this year, making sure that your plans are in place first, plus planning for any eventualities, because curveballs can be coming, all sorts of things this year. So plan and make sure that what you've got planned for the year is doable, affordable, and sustainable, I suppose, so that it can actually happen.
I really like that. I also think, Richie, when I see the 10 of Pentacles as it relates to spring, start with a gathering of the family. Have a bit of a celebration, as well as making sure everyone has a sense of being part of what you're doing over the next 6 months. Everyone, regardless of their age, should absolutely be able to help and to support that. I do love the idea of staged family, portraits, family photos. I think that's always a fun thing. I think this is one of those cards, when I see that, Richie, it just says, get everyone involved. Everyone needs a responsibility.
Yes. Everyone has their part to play, no matter how small in here,
Yes.
and work to each other's strengths.
Yes. And Violet Sparosa says, Richie, yes, I do need to review my
Lovely.
plans for the year right now.
Good time to do it.
Yes. Thank you, Violet Sparosa. Sherry is up next.
Sherry.
And Violet's also said, I like that, and I know it will help me stay motivated. Absolutely, because nothing's more motivating than a younger human who is excited to go out and look at the garden and water the plants and to pick up stuff.
Yep.
I think it's lovely. Sherry is up. Sherry, we have the Three of Cups. I'm going to take a shot at this one because Sherry, the Three of Cups is about, especially for the spring, is make sure you are checking in and caring for the people around you. These are people who get you. These are people who understand. These are also people, Sherry, who will help you up if you fall down. They will, of course, do that after they stop laughing and they finish and they post the video of you falling on social media. But this is really that beautiful card of making sure that the people around you are the ones who are going to support you. They're going to tell you the hard truths. That's a key thing. We all need people like that.
Okay, I'm going to go for the fact that we've got some eggs that have been laid into this cup and that these birds are carefully they've done the hard bit, they've done the nesting, they've done the laying of the eggs. It's now that little time of waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting to see what's going to grow, what's going to develop. Remember, some of those eggs aren't possibly going to hatch, some of those eggs will hatch, and some of those eggs will hatch and turn out not to be the bird that they expect it to be. So that's the other thing to remember there on that one there. But that bit has been done. So now you just got to do the preparation. You've got the chance to wish for what's going to happen. Think about what the future is going to have. Start to make some plans. But as we know, as I said earlier, curveballs happen. Sometimes when that egg hatches, it's not going to be a bird. It could be something else. You never quite know. So be prepared for that. But you've got that lovely nesting thing happening for this time of year. And that's a lovely time to come together and make memories and create memories around that as well. So basically, the plans are in place. You've done the hard work. Now start to enjoy it.
I like that a lot. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. Silky. Oh, and Eva said, thank you both for your for my reading. It resonates. Restarting so many new things these days, and I keep this read in mind. Yep. Sure said thank you. And pointing and laughing while I cover my mouth. Yeah. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It's a good thing. Richie, you are involved with the Morris dancing group. Is that true?
I certainly am. Look, I'm wearing our badge. The Bernardet Border Morris. We've started dancing again in the springtime. We're out at the weekend doing our lovely new dances. It's great fun. Absolutely great fun.
And go ahead.
And I was going to say, we are, if I'm sure people are aware of it, we are restarting the Lammas Festival in Eastbourne here, which ran for many years and then stopped just before COVID. And we're trying to get it restated. So we're running it over the first weekend in August. We've got lots of Morris sides coming. We've got lots of entertainment. We're still planning it. It's going to be a big event, a 2-day event here. So we're looking to if anyone can financially support us. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Gerald.
Well, that's really an amazing thing, because what I am doing is that for every reading with me that is scheduled between today, Monday, March 23rd, 2026, and Sunday, March 29th of 2026, 50% of the session fee will be donated to support the Eastbourne Lammas Festival.
Thank you so much.
What does that mean? It means if you wanted to get a reading with Gerald, here's a great opportunity, and you're also going to get an opportunity to support this Lammas Festival, the Eastbourne Lammas Festival. The thing to remember is you just have to schedule it. The reading can take place at a later time.
Yeah.
So please consider doing that if you are interested in doing getting a reading with me. There is here's the link for that. It is in the description. And it's a really, really wonderful opportunity. I'm just thrilled to be able to do it, and I just hope people will show up and will do that. You may see this show up.
Yes.
Book a reading, support the festival.
Brilliant.
And so there's the core details of that. These are both 30 and 60-minute sessions, so it doesn't matter which one you do. It's there. And
Brilliant.
Okay, I do have to put that up there. Okay, whatever. Yes, yes, I am, because I was trying to figure out. I wanted to support, and I'm like, reading is one of my strengths, and I would totally do that. And
it is ridiculously generous, and we thank everybody for being part of this. So
yes.
Please, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Tom from Early Ritual, hello Tom, has posted the GoFundMe.
Thank you very much.
This is
it costs a lot of money to put on festivals because of all the stuff you have to put up front, sort of toilets and fencing and security and everything else. So it costs a lot of money up front, and then
yes. I will put that information up again later in the show. I will be putting a short about that if people are interested in doing that. This is a wonderful opportunity, and I hope some people take advantage of that. In the meantime, Richie, we're going to pull some more names.
Let's do this. Come on, people. Let's do this.
Let's do this. So who do we have next? Really? Here you go.
Here we go. That's better. MGG7458, you are a winner. Please let us know you are here, please. Say hello in the chat and around your reading.
Also, please check your subscriptions.
Dear Dragon, up to EG, congratulations again. Pop into chat, let us know you're here, please.
So do check your subscriptions. I've been hearing lots of people are being unsubscribed.
Yeah. Season View 569.
Oh, and I didn't say hi to I don't know if I said hi to Rossi. Rossi's here.
Hi, Rossi. MG is here.
Your dragon is here.
Dragon's here.
Nope.
And Rossi, you are a winner.
I love it. That's great. Woo!
Lovely. I lost count. Who's pulling now? Is it you or me?
You.
Okay. Do we have everyone?
I got Rossi. I don't have Susan yet.
No.
So, hi, Venus. Venus Pisces is here.
Hi.
In the meantime, we will start with MGG.
Okay. Hello there. Oh, lovely card. 10 of Cups.
Oh,
Isn't that joyous? Isn't that what I was talking about earlier, perhaps backstage? Getting outside and dancing in the sunshine. And that is what it's about. It's about coming out of the darkness of this this part of the year and celebrating life. You don't have to be in the sunshine to do it. You don't have to be on a green meadow there with blue sky, but just go out there and celebrate with people. Just the joy of being alive, just the joy of our faculties. You know, I always start off with the morning, just some thoughts, thinking, let me be safe, let me be happy, let me be healthy. And this card summarizes that one for me. So there we go, with all the blessings of the season.
I love that card for this, especially for the equinox, because it's also that opportunity. The 10 of Cups is the your wishes have come true, and you can plant new wishes and build off of what you have. Find those glimmers, plant the glimmers, and you will see more things. It is also really talking about the importance of getting and checking in with your tribe to make sure that everyone is okay. Say hi. Do you need to go out drinking and dancing with people? No. Should you? Maybe. Yeah, celebrate and to support. And I love the idea of getting outside. It's still a little cold, but the sun's out. That's why there's hats and scarves and gloves.
And
And
bare feet. Apparently they're barefooted. So there you go.
there you go.
Wrap up and take the socks off.
Yes. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to really celebrate what is there, and so that you can propel it forward.
Gorgeous. Dance into it. I'm loving it, Gerald. Beautifully put.
Dance.
Dance into it.
Dance. I say, now is the time on Sprocket when we dance. Do you remember that?
I like green meadows are hard to come by in Tucson.
Oh, true. They look like they're dancing on a tightrope. Thank you, MGG. And Mere Dragon is up, and I'm still waiting to hear from Susan.
Let's put a green sheet down and dance outside on that.
I think you could, or just paint it green.
Yeah.
AstroTurf.
There you go.
AstroTurf.
Yeah, go and find a football, baseball thing.
There you
go. Green, I don't know, it's baseball green. I don't know. The baseball pictures.
There is green. Hi, Susan. I see you. Thank you. It is, yes, it's the outfield is green.
There you go. Go and dance on that.
Yes.
Legally.
So, yeah, legally. Mere Dragon, I have for you the 10 of Swords.
Yeah.
What does the 10 of Swords saying about the spring? And what the 10 of Swords is saying, okay, the worst is behind you, because look, the sun is rising. It is literally, it's actually a really great card for the equinox. The difficulty that you've experienced is done. It's now time to good things are rising up. Swords for me are about thought, word, and deed. And the things that you are saying to yourself, you need to put them into the way that they are much more affirming. So let all of the past stuff go so that you can make way for the rising light and the sun and the warmth to really impact.
I like that, and I much the same. Relegate the past to the past. Keep it there. It's a new season. The sun is coming up. There's beautiful clouds. It's even though that image is quite disturbing, I still see a seaside picture. I see seagulls in the sky and a nice tropical sun coming up. So although that's disturbing, as Gerald said, that it's a new day. It's a new dawn. Put the past behind you and get on with the joys of what the sun's going to bring you.
Yes. Wow, we've had 3 10s so far, Richie. We've had the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and now we've had the 10 of Swords.
Well, what does that tell us? It tells us about completion, doesn't it? An end of cycles.
It
So,
really does.
and things are done. Things are done, and it's it's time to restart. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
I love that. It also goes back to that idea of what Jane the Seeker said was she considered it the beginning of her year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mirror Dragon said, makes so much sense. Thanks to two Tuncles. We also had MGG said, dance in the kitchen in winter, dance in the garden in spring.
Beautiful.
I want to know what music you're dancing to, because I think that's awesome too. Yes. And okay. And we did have, we got Mirror Dragon, and Susan is up.
Right.
Susan is here. And I have spun Jan out of control. It's early for Jan, and painting the ground is not environmentally sound, and there's no green in Tucson. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Susan, I have the Four of Cups for you. The Four of Cups. This person is so wrapped up in their thoughts and what's going on, as always shown on the Four of Cups, that they're not seeing the big picture. Now, the question is with this image is that green floating cup, this mysterious, wonderful gift, is it in front of the person or is it behind them? I'm going to let you decide that one there, because if it's in front of them, they really need to have a little bit of a wake-up call and just grasp it. If that green cup is behind them, then they need to sort of just shake their head and turn around and see their environment, because their environment is giving them lots and lots and lots of blessings, lots of help and support. It's almost saying, cheer up, those three cups that have fallen over are done. Here's something else. So be aware of your environment. Be aware of what is tangibly in front of you, because the blessings are there. The energy is all there.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for the taking. You've just got to see it, reach out for it to take it.
I like that, Richie. I also think that it is an opportunity, because the seasons change, and sometimes we have light, sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's cold, and then it's cold, and then it's warm, and then it's hot, and then it's cold. Don't let the change of the temperature distract you from going out and doing the simple things that are important, because if you do them now, you're going to stay ahead of things better than trying to catch up. This is oftentimes the card of meh, when it's like, well, okay, keep rotating your head, keep looking around for those opportunities and those inspirations. So
that's good.
There you go. And Susan has said, cool. It has distracted me. MGG said, thank you for the readings. And recommends any type of happy music. And Bonzo, of course, is going with disco. So, and all right, now we have Rossi. So Rossi is up, and I'm pulling the card for Rossi. Rossi, we have the Seven of Batons, or the Seven of Wands for you. The Seven of Wands here in this, especially when it's as it relates to the equinox, I like this. This is a bit of rallying up and rallying the plants so that they continue to grow, even though it may not be perfect yet. That this is the card of is like going, all right, let's do this. We can do this. We can do this. It's like talking to your plants. It's making sure that the starts that you have in your greenhouse or in your kitchen have your undivided attention, and you are reminding them, it's like, okay, we're going to be getting outside soon. Here we go. This is going to be fun. And the sevens can somewhat be lucky, and wands are about the energy and inspiration that you have. So I think that's really quite interesting. He does look a little sad, doesn't he? He looks a little stressed, and I would say if you're doing any stuff outside or you're starting to do your spring cleaning, yeah, I would look like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the message that was coming through when you held the card is don't poke the bear. Bearing in mind that animals were hibernating and are coming awake. This is a character now. I don't quite know this. It could be read two ways. This person here might be saying, come on, everyone, wake up, be like me, full of the joys. Let's get on and do it. Come on, wake up, everyone, and be part of this wonderful time. Or it could be like you're trying to poke the bear, trying to just call, is this person just actually quite irritating and not letting things have their natural way of waking up. So I see it as two ways there, Rossi, on that one there. Either way, it's great to be full of the energy, trying to get things stirred up and working for you. Just be aware of the fact that not everyone around you may be experiencing that same energy, that same burst of joy. Just be a little bit aware that some people may still be feeling quite slumbersome, and some people might just not be looking forward to what the season's got to bring as well. So by all means celebrate, but just remember that other people may not share your joys.
That is very wise advice. Very, very wise advice. So, I like that. Gray has joined us.
Hi, Gray.
And Richie, it's my channel. So we're going to do a reading for Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery because it's their birthday.
Absolutely.
So there you go. And I hope you don't. What?
We can do this.
We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. Rossi said, great advice. Thank you. I think that's great advice for everyone. Not everybody shares your enthusiasm for what you're doing. That's okay. Don't let it dampen yours.
Yeah. Shall I pull this one?
Sure.
Ooh, a nice one for the birthday. Got the world. Ooh. This is a card about stepping through, isn't it? Stepping through that. We talked about the tens being closure, finality. This is in many ways the closure of the major arcana, because you've done it all, and this is a portal. I see this a bit like the Stargate, if you've ever seen that film and you know that. It's about leveling up. It's about, I've done that bit now. I've done everything I need to do. And like in any game, you need to level up. You need to now get onto the next level, become that new character, have those extra skills and start using them. If you've ever played something like Dungeons and Dragons, as you level up, you get given more gifts and you get given more skills. So now it's a time to appreciate all those skills that you have got. And now it's time to think, right, what can I do now? And what can I draw on from previous skills and knowledge to pull myself into that next wonderful chapter? This is a lovely, joyous card, a perfect one for the birthday. And it's almost like they've got candles there, birthday candles alight as well.
It does.
Happy birthday.
And Jan says, I've been getting some energy upgrades this week. It's 66 spins around the sun for them. It is leaping into a new year, a new opportunity, new excitement. This is what's interesting about this is you're jumping through this portal like the fool jumps off of the cliff. Yet you have this strong wisdom and experience about you. Bring that along, because it's going to make things even more enjoyable, and you're going to be able to pop your popcorn as you're watching other people around you. So this is wonderful. So congratulations, happy birthday. I love it. Thank you, Richie.
Thank you. Happy birthday again.
Yes. All right. We're going to pull some more, and I do want to put up this opportunity that for every reading scheduled between today and Sunday, March 29th, 50% of that session will be donated to the Eastbourne Lammas Festival.
Come on, people.
So if you've been wanting to get a reading with me, just get it scheduled this week. It can be in several weeks for that. So please do that.
Hypnosity, my lovely.
Woohoo! Who's next?
Oh,
Dan, we already did you, so I wanted to make sure you got it. And
Sarah Boyles. Let us know you're here, please.
Sarah, I guess I should be looking to see who's here. Oh, you're welcome.
Hypnosity is here. Bernardet, congratulations, you're a winner. Sarah's here as well.
By the way, Richie and I both do private readings.
We do.
And, Lulu.
Lulu.
One. Or Missy Nelson. Oh, here you go. If you don't want to take advantage of Gerald's generosity, you can give directly to the GoFundMe for the festival.
Brilliant. Yeah, if you don't want to spend time with Gerald as he sorts out your life with his card, you can just donate straight to him.
As I'm directly caffeinated and unfiltered to you. So thank you for putting that up, Tom. That's beautiful.
That's kind. Thank you.
And so have I seen Hypnosity yet?
Yes, we've seen Hypnosity.
Let me find Hypnosity, because I didn't click Hypnosity. I did click Hypnosity.
You did.
I did. I am.
Ooh,
so everybody's here. This is great.
That's great. And then we're going to do another.
Then we will do the evening of that. The closing collective.
Yes.
And I'm pulling for this one, correct?
You are.
Hypnosity. Nalani. I don't know why I'm saying this. Talking like
that. Can you do the whole reading like that?
I can do the whole reading like this. I got the magician for you. It's time to get your hair dyed black and pointy out like this. Actually, talk about a really good card for the equinox. This is you remembering you have all of the tools that you need. Part of what is going on is it is important for you to dust off your tools and sharpen them before you try to use them. Spring cleaning goes also with the magical tools and the practical tools. I love that for you.
I'm also getting reading vibes. I'm getting brush off your notes. You know, when you put those little sticky tabs on your books because you're never going to go back and read them. Now's the time. Now's the time to go and read those sticky notes and read those notes, because I think when as the equinox changes and the energy is really buzzing, you're going to be swept up into this wonderful, wonderful wind of, the rest of the year. So get yourself ready, get prepared, make sure you got your notebook with you, make sure you got a nice pen. We'll start with a nice pen, don't you? And journal and
Yes.
work on that one, because I've got a feeling, Hypnosity, that the energy there, once it gets you, it's going to inspire you, it's going to whip you up, it's going to create wonderful opportunities. So get your notebook out, read the old notes, get ready, revise, you're off.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Tom. Bye, Bonzo. And yeah, that's perfect.
I love the hair flying out on that one.
Well, and somebody said they wish they are tights. They're tights.
They're very well. Remember, if you're not wearing leggings,
you're not doing tarot. I mean, this is a fact, everybody. This is a fact. Sarah is up.
Right, Sarah, what have I got for you? Lovely. Oh, another lovely one. You got the Temperance card. Isn't this card, doesn't it say equinox and spring to you? It does to me.
It does to me.
The colours are just fabulous here. It's a literal interpretation, but this person's dipping their toe in. Mm-hmm. And it's your chance now to dip your toe in. We talked about planning. We talked about going into the energy of the new season. Perhaps don't rush in all the way. Sample the season. Sample what you think you're going to be working on. Dip your toe in. Give it a try. It's okay to try a few things, but you're going to have to work on something there. So now's the opportunity to just do those preliminary tests. Think about what you're going to be doing. Give it a little trial. You can always move on to something else.
This is also that thing. Just because the water looks refreshing, remember it's cold because it hasn't had enough time to warm up. Part of the idea of temperance, it really is the equinox. It's about the beautiful balancing. Remember to use all of your senses to help you experience and understand the depth of the environment around you. Notice what's going on. And as Richie had mentioned earlier, other people may not share your enthusiasm. Some, don't poke the bear because it's not ready to wake up yet. Same thing with the animal kingdom and the insects that are out there. Be careful you're not doing stuff too early. Mm-hmm. But I love that. And hydrate.
Yes, lots of water there. I'm still watering. I'm watering pots because the daffodils and the bulbs that I planted are going crazy, and they're literally sucking up every bit of water every day. So I'm having to go out there to keep them refreshed and looking lovely.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we have Bernardet and then Lulu. Mm-hmm. So Bernardet is here, and I will be picking the card.
Bernadette's hair is gorgeous.
By the way, everyone, please subscribe to all of our channels. Give the video a thumbs up. If you know someone who needs a bit of a boost, maybe share this with them.
They'll thank you for it.
Yes. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is an interesting card in the sense of this is reminding us what's going to be coming up. The hard work that you are doing now is going to be paying off in the future. And this is a snapshot of what's coming.
Yeah.
Where you have to have patience so that the things that you are working on, the stuff you're doing with your podcast and your YouTube channel, are really starting to get it good grounding and deeper roots. You can't rush them. Pay attention. Well, this is also saying, pay attention to your energy bank and the physical aspects that your body can handle. The
Mm.
Seven of Pentacles is about making sure that there's timing, but also that you're honoring the vessel and the physical body that you are using.
I was going to say that actually, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly what you said about timing and thinking about the future, but making sure that you are ready, you're physically fit and able, and you feel like you can do it. And that's the other thing about this. People that work with energies in whichever aspect. If you're having an off day, don't try and force it. Give yourself a day off. And could be about this on the card. It's literally, he doesn't have to be. He doesn't feel like he's got the energy to be mowing the lawn or planting the trees, or whatever. So you do you when you feel right to do it. And the time is there's no reason to be running around doing it right now. If you can have the energy to do it, do it. But if it feels not right for you, wait till it is.
I love that. That's great. We have had Angel up above 1111 is here, as is Pamela Batchelor. Then we have Lulu. And then from there, we are going to do our final collective read.
How wonderful.
Yes.
And also, I have to say right now is that in the UK, the clocks change for us this weekend. So we'll be back on our 5-hour difference, Gerald. So next time we do this.
Yes, Plucky. There have been several Pentacles cards pulled. Yeah.
Oh, Lulu, the Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords. You couldn't have a more aloof Queen of Swords than if you tried than on this one. Look at her. She's blue, her background's blue, her carpet's blue, and her throne is a kind of blue. But my goodness, doesn't she cover it and hold it well? She is aloof. You do not want to argue with this lady. She has put the thought processes in. She knows it. And she is not going to suffer fools gladly. She is going to give her opinion because it is the correct opinion. And if people are stupid enough not to listen to it, then more fool them. And I feel that that is the energy that you will be channeling. And it's time to give your opinions, give your thoughts, and make sure people listen to you.
Richie is spot on. I see the Queen of Swords as it relates to the equinox, the spring, of charge forward with what you know you want to do. You don't have to wait for everyone else to decide to come along. Just start. Start. I would say pay attention to the people around you and what aftermath there may be as you swoop through with your lovely blue gown, wielding your yellow sword. Be careful with that, but keep moving forward. Steady movement is what this is about. This is a great card for the equinox because this is you going, here's where I want to spend my energy.
Yeah.
And start spending your energy. It doesn't mean you need to go. You don't have to do it, you don't have to try to drink out of a fire hose. You just turn on the hose a little bit at a time. I love that, Richie.
Thank you. Lovely reading.
So, yes. And yes, the sword is double-edged. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And Marilyn's tarot take is watching from work. Don't tell the boss. Marilyn has been extremely productive today and deserves a 15% raise in their overall salary. Please make that happen. We'd like to see that in the next check.
And we also like your work to sponsor the Lambus Festival as well while we're at it.
Exactly. I like the way you think. We are going to be doing our reading for the collective, and this is a little different. This is... hang on. This is embracing the light, because that's something that happens. So, and I think I am pulling this. Or
You are the one.
Oh, look at that. Everybody embracing the light. It's the devil. Because guess what has happened? We've let all of that hard stuff that we know we need to do. We know that we need to do. We also know that it's bringing up some hard stuff. If you are actually working in in the garden, you're going to get dirty.
Mm.
It's okay. Some people like to address shadow work and to work on that. Here's the thing with that is it's work. Keep showing up and doing the work. This is the time when we're finding the balance between the stuff that we have seen or the stuff that's been in the dark over the winter to the stuff that you're starting to see. When the sun comes in that window after you open the blinds, you can suddenly see all of the places you missed dusting. What do you do with that? Well, you dust it. So this is the devil is not bad. It's just not. It's just hard because it's making us think of things that we don't often want to.
Yeah. Here's a thought. Steady yourselves. Those little baby animals that are going to be coming out and those lovely eggs and everything have to come from somewhere. Do you get my drift? Okay. The devil there. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit naughty to let off a bit of energy, don't you? So perhaps the devil there is reminding us of what we like to do sometimes. You know, sap into that energy,
Yes.
give it a bit, rise to the occasion. The sap is rising. That's what I'm going to say to you.
The sap is rising, everybody. Keyword from Richie Longman Tarot. And I think it's also one of the interesting things, as we saw in The Magician, please be careful that your tights are not too tight.
Absolutely. Yes.
And perhaps
undo those wings and undo those chains.
I think, yes, do that. I thought you were going to sing "The Sun Comes Through the Window" or whatever you said. So, well, and my goodness, Richie, this has been delightful.
It's been gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes. I do want to remind everybody, as I said, for from today until through Sunday, 2026, 50% of sessions scheduled with me will be donated to the Eastbourne Lammas Revival Festival.
Brilliant.
Links is in the description. So please offer that support. So we should run from priest with a jar of Crisco. Well, you're bringing up the grease priest.
Yep. The grease priest is never that far behind.
There you go. Plucky said, "I'm going to embroider that on a pillow, Richie."
I would love to see that, dude. I'd so love to see that.
I would love to, yes. The devil made me eat too much, so my tights are too tight. So, well, and of course you can wear the tights because things are on the inside. Richie and I, when we wear our meggings, when we do tarot readings, we have to be careful not to have them on too long.
No. I'm going to go and take mine off in a minute.
There you go. It has been delightful seeing everyone. Thank you so very much. We will be getting sometime in a Maybon one special scheduled, but we do have a rock paper scissors scheduled in April. So All right, everyone. Have a delightful rest of your day. And thank you for being here. Bye.